One Piece 2016, the year of Sanji, consisted of manga chapters 812 to 851. That's 39 chapters, but if I had to pick my top 10 moments, what would they be? I figured it would be best to start this off with something like Jack vs. Anisha is probably one of the most funniest moments of this year. What adds to the humour of this moment for me is the fandom. There was a lot of debate about who would defeat Jack, so to see him not get defeated but also one-shotted by somebody else, that really made me laugh out loud. This being the year of Sanji, it's only right he makes an appearance on this list. One Piece manga chapter 841 is the rest of Sanji's backstory. This may very well be the only chapter of the year where I enjoyed every single page. This chapter is really good at tugging at your heartstrings. Now, for you, this may deserve a higher spot, but for me, this is actually the perfect place for it. I'm not gonna lie, for this situation, I am Team Revolutionaries, especially after what Saba did to Burgess back on Dressrosa. However, it's not because of my bias that this placed here. It's simply because we don't see it happen. As we know, the full story doesn't always make it into the newspapers. There may be more to what went down. Hashtag Team Revolutionaries. You're probably thinking this should also be higher up, but the reason is pretty much the same, because we don't see it. Blackbeard's off-screen feats are really amazing, but his on-screen ones, not so much. It's because of this I couldn't let my hype take over me upon hearing he won the payback war. But I'd still like to see what exactly went down during this war. Fill her up, please. 6. Finding out the Vinsmoke siblings are genetically modified is definitely a highlight of the year. Also making it that Sanji has shown no signs of change was a nice touch. I predict Sanji will be a late bloomer and will power up when the plot requires it, which will make said power up less of a BS moment. 5. Luffy vs Commander Cracker. Now, going into this fight, I wasn't expecting him to win, so the outcome wasn't a surprise. But what this fight did for me was further confirm for me what I was already thinking. Luffy isn't ready to take on a Yonko solo, especially if he's having trouble with commanders. 4. Luffy saying, without you, I can't, I won't become the Pirate King. This was so touching to me. In the past, we've had Luffy say he'll become a PK. We've also had crew members say that Luffy will become PK. But this is the first time Luffy has stated he needs a particular member in order to do it. Like I said, this was so touching. 3. If I remember correctly, I did a live reaction to the chapter this happened in. I was so shocked when I saw Kid beat up like that. He looks like he's on death's door, and Kaido doesn't even look like he's got a scratch on him. This is just another moment that hammers in this statement to me. Luffy isn't ready to fight a Yonko by himself. 2. Seeing Big Mom take years of her son's life in manga chapter 829 was a big what the moment. I immediately thought, okay, that's cheating. How do you protect yourself against something like that? In this chapter, Big Mom shows she is not someone to be taken lightly. 1. And not only is this an important discovery, but it's also so important to the overall plot of One Piece. After finding out what is required to get to Raptor, it made so much sense why Gold Roger is the only one to do so thus far. Finding this out was such a oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I think of that moment? I had to give finding out how to get to Raptor the #1 spot. Hey guys, let me know what you thought of the list. I'm interested in how yours may differ from mine. You can click at the bottom of the screen for more One Piece related content. Also, if you thought I deserve it, like, comment and subscribe. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day.